Former New York Times columnist Nicholas Kristof kicks off his campaign for governor today in downtown Portland. But Coin 6 asks some tough questions about whether the longtime opinion writer for the New York Times can turn ideas into action. Kristof was joined by his wife and mother at First Presbyterian Church, a place where his father was once taken in as a refugee from World War II. Kristof says the state needs to bring back that kind of vision and opportunity that his father found when he arrived in this country, and that he'll look to boost housing, education, and jobs to do just that.
And I hope that I can provide that kind of vision and leadership for our state and rebuild some of the education and opportunity that I was afforded as a kid.
But today, Coin 6 asked Kristof if his lack of experience in government should be a concern to voters.
I don't think anybody traveling around the state would readily conclude that many terms in office is an answer to many of the problems that we face around the state.
Questions are already coming up about Kristof's eligibility to run at all. The writer was registered to vote in New York State as recently as last year.
I probably should have changed my registration. I wasn't focused on the paperwork. I was focused on voting to remove President Trump.
His legal team also pushed back with a memo arguing that Kristof's Yamhill family farm has been his true home since 1971. And because of those roots, Kristof says he can bridge Oregon's gaping political divide and get things done.
I think we do need to try to build some bridges and try to knit this state together. I would hope that perhaps as a liberal from a rural area, I may have some advantage in trying to do that.
So now Kristof joins other Democrats who've announced they're already running. That's House Speaker Tina Kotek, Treasurer Tobias Reed, as well as State Senator Betsy Johnson, who's giving up her Democratic Party affiliation to run as an independent. We checked. So far, none of them have filed the paperwork to run. Governor Kate Brown cannot run again due to term limits.